Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Inner Geekdom matchup. Tonight, we have a couple of debuts in here for this match. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be one hell of a fight. But I'm not here alone. As you can tell, I'm always here for these. They need somebody for it. And I am also right now filling in still for the interim commissioner of Inner Geekdom till we get Caleb back on his feet, and he will take over as the commissioner role in the future. But also joining me is the creator, the love child of Inner Geekdom. This is his baby. He is the one true Caleb. Coho, if you're watching. He is Caleb Mashed Potatoes. Caleb, how you doing tonight, buddy?
What's up, guys? I'm doing really good. Excited to be back in the IG saddle again. Excited for this match, especially for one of the competitors who competed in a different league earlier this week. Had a stellar performance. I can't wait to see what happens here. Yeah, I'm just super excited to be here.
All right. Yeah, it's great having you back, buddy. Like always, it is great having you back. And of course, it would not be Inner Geekdom without the third person here. He does a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff to help us with it. He is the Hurricane, Kane McMillan. Kane, how you doing tonight, buddy?
You know, I got my Guardians hat, I got my Captain America shirt, and I just want to point out for the rest of the match, I'd like to be called Stock Footage McGee.
Stock footage? I will call you stock footage then. All right. Before we get to our proper introductions with getting into this game, we'll do pre-match interviews with our two debuters. First, he is no stranger to this league. He has competed. Now he will have competed in every of the 5 divisions. He is, you love him, you hate him. He is the Wolf, Jim Green. Jim, how you feeling coming in for your Inner Geekdom debut tonight?
Feels good. You know, I didn't study at all, and so that should help keep me on my toes. Hopefully, it'll be a good match. You know, of course, seeing Grant just beast out every IG question and the free for all has got me a little scared, but you know, we'll see how it goes.
Oh yeah. And as always, it's going to be good because both of you guys are debuting, so we don't know fully what's going to be brought to the table, but this game will have a good idea. And joining him in also his debuting of here, you know him from the comic book trivia league that he created and started and is also playing in. I haven't got a match in there, but that's something else. He is the comic book lad, Grant Gregory. Grant, how you feeling tonight for your first Inner Geekdom debut, I guess you could say? Are you feeling nervous? How you feeling about it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely got the nerves going at the moment. It's there's a lot of stuff in here that's not my strength. I got some lucky questions in the free for all, but no, I'm pretty stoked. I've seen Jim before, and he's going pretty good, and yeah, if I lose, I've got nothing but respect for my opponent. If I win, same goes.
Oh yeah, both of these guys very classy tonight, and I love it. Now that we have the pre-match interviews out of the way, let's do a proper introduction for these two. Introducing first, fighting out of the green corner, he is a member of the Alpha Alliance. He is the Wolf, Jim Green.
Oh.
No music there, but that's okay, Jim.
It's
too
easy.
And fighting out of the red corner, out of the great nation of Australia, where those Kiwis are not allowed, he is the comic book lad, also a member of the Apocalypse faction, a dangerous competitor, Grant Gregory!
Woo!
Representing that Australia pride, folks.
Yeah,
And with
betcha.
those introductions, let's go into the rules of round one real quick before we start with these questions for all of those beautiful viewers getting ready to watch for either a continuing time or this might be your first time. But this is the best out of 3 rounds. Our first round is very simple. You will have 8 simple questions from predetermined categories. You will write your answers down when you hear the question on your whiteboard or piece of paper. We don't judge. And you don't have to worry about spelling as long as you pronounce it right and get the spelling very close. Since we're doing this live, I can't have our little image up here as I like to pull, which a lot of you love. Thank you for that. But you will have 15 seconds to answer the question. And when you are called upon, you will show your answer as well as say it. And also, each question is worth 1 point. There is no deduction for a wrong answer, and there is no stealing. With that out of the way, gentlemen, are you two ready? Grant, are you ready?
Absolutely.
Jim, are you ready?
Ready, Freddy.
All right. Starting with the first 4 questions will be... Crap. Which one is it? Is it...
Me. I got
All
it.
right. First 4 questions will be coming from our question designer, Caleb. Caleb, take it away whenever you're ready.
You got it. All right, gentlemen. Your first question comes from the category of Star Wars. What is the name of Chewbacca's home planet?
God, fuck, I can't spell this shit. I believe it's this.
This would be a gimme, I do believe, folks.
4, 3, 2, and
Especially if you've seen Fanboys. All right. Time is up. Let's start with Grant.
I don't know if this is right or even spelt right. Kashyyyk.
How did you say it? Say that again.
Kashyyyk.
That's correct for 1 point. And Jim.
Thank you, Star Wars Battlefront, Kashyyyk.
That is correct. And you spelled
Not
it
the
closer
EA
than
version.
he did, but that's cool.
Not the EA version, the old school version. Thank you.
Yeah.
Grant had the 3 wise.
The Christmas special one. All right. So your second question comes in the category of the Wizarding World, also known as Harry Potter series.
Great. Here comes a Fantastic Beasts question.
That's why we
what
call it the
actor?
Wizarding World.
What actor plays Lucius Malfoy in the Harry Potter films? Big fan of this actor. He's although I haven't seen his most recent project yet, I've heard good things and I've heard terrible things about it.
5,
His
4,
newest project.
Don't give Grant any hints.
2, 1. Pens down.
All right, pens down, and let's go to Jim first.
I swear if his first name is wrong. Jason Isaacs.
That is correct. And Grant.
Yeah, I went the other one. I went Tom Felton.
That's the son.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's the son. That's Draco.
Yeah.
All right.
I recognize the
So
last
an
name. That
early
was it.
lead.
Small nitpick, Caleb. It's Lucius.
Lucius, yeah.
You
And
gotta.
it's
All right, so an early lead there for the Wolf. All right, question number 3 is in the category of the DCEU. What character, or what is the name of the character played by David Thewlis in the DCEU? Jeez, that's an easy one.
It is a debut match.
That is true.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
All right. What is the name of the character played by David Thewlis in the DCEU? Am I saying his name right? I'm pretty sure it's Thewlis.
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
All right, let's go to Grant first.
Aries.
That is correct. And Jim.
I didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Wow. Okay.
I saw Wonder Woman once and didn't think it was the most amazing movie I'd ever seen.
He's also in Justice League.
Same thing.
I'd agree with that. All right. The final question that I will be administering here, gentlemen, will come from the category of Star Trek. My favorite. In 2009 Star Trek, what form of combat did Sulu say he was trained in?
I love this question.
I want to say, Caleb, are you trained in like any kind of combat skills? Like, are you secretly Batman?
No.
I am actually secretly Martian Manhunter, but let's keep that between us.
Okay. All right.
He can literally turn into mashed potatoes.
I was just trying to get extra.
All right. Caleb.
All right.
Caleb, go ahead and ask me. Caleb, the countdown's done.
Sorry, I froze.
Oh, the countdown's done. It's time to yeah. Time's already up.
Yeah, I was waiting on time and was like, this is taking a long ass time. All right, so Jim, did you get it?
Yes, it's fencing. I love you, Harold.
That's correct. And Grant.
Fencing. I also had fencing.
All right, they got it.
But no love for Harold. Damn you, Grant.
No love for Harold.
Yeah, unfortunately, no.
All right. All right, so after 4 questions, our score is as follows. We got a tie here, people. Grant has 3, Jim has 3, only missing 1, respectively. Good job. Now, I'm going to send it over to Kane, who's going to ask your second grouping of 4 questions.
Yep. All right. In the category of Marvel, what actor plays Fred? Wait, what actor plays Fred's dad in Big Hero 6?
Like this character. Also like this actor. Unfortunately, there's some controversy with him.
2, 1. And
what actor nowadays doesn't have it?
All right, let's go to Grant.
No.
You didn't get it?
Didn't pull it?
All right, Jim.
All right.
Stanley?
Yeah, that would be correct. All right.
Jim pulling it out.
Oh, yeah.
EJ Miller.
Question number 6.
Actually rushed to the hospital today, so get well soon, Stan.
Oh, really? I did not know that. Question number 6 in the category of MCU. You will find the character of Ironmonger in which MCU film?
Fun trivia fact: when we tested these questions, a well-known Inner Geekdom person missed this question.
The only one he missed. 5.
Yeah, just give it away, Kane. Just give it away for who tested it. Yeah.
All right, pens down. Let's go to Jim.
I put Iron Man 1. Was that the dude?
Yeah, that would be the correct answer.
That was the dude, yes.
Iron Man 1.
Yep, that would also be correct.
Nice.
All right. Question number 7 is in the category of Middle Earth.
Oh,
Who
been there.
tells Bilbo he's had the ring for long enough?
Could you cut off at the very beginning?
Yeah, I need to, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just heard Bilbo has the ring long enough. I was like, what else is there to that?
Who tells Bilbo he's had the ring for long enough? We're looking for the character.
And this ring has been passed around more than a hooker on downtown Los Angeles.
Yep. 5, 4, 2, and 1. Let's go to the comic book lad.
I know now I've actually got it wrong. I had Sam.
Yeah,
I just remembered it was wrong.
And Jim?
Gandalf the Grey.
Yep.
Yep.
So it is.
All right. Your last question in round number 1 is in the category of video games. How many
Wait,
Resident
did Jim
Evil...
miss that also? Sorry.
No, he said Gandalf.
Jim got it?
Yep, Jim said Gandalf.
All right. In video games,
Okay.
how many Resident Evil movies are there?
Fuck.
This is what we call a Kane dick move.
Oh man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Or I mean, hold on, stock footage move.
That's better. There's no Kane here.
We need to put a match together. We can have the kid Caleb Coho versus stock footage Kane McMillan.
2 and 1. Pens down. Let's go to Grant.
I believe it's 6.
I believe that's the correct answer.
That is correct.
Jim.
Thank God. I almost put 7. It's 6. Ugh. Thank you.
I
Thank
almost put 5. I forgot about Retribution.
I know. I was like,
Yeah.
I know there's how many was there? Because it gets confusing because they all have those really one-word lame names to them. Extinction and bullshit, all that crap.
All right. What's our score going in at the end of round 1?
Me?
Yeah.
At the end of round 1, we got Jim in the lead with 7 points and Grant with 5.
Ooh. Still a close
Impressive
game.
lead going into round 2.
Oh, yeah. Still a very close game, but here's how round 2 works, gentlemen. No longer are the days of you get to pick a number to hopefully get your pick. Because now with modern technology and the help of the internet, we now have Wheel Decide, and we set up a wheel for you, which I am going to pull up now so you can see what it looks like. And here is our interactive wheel. Brought to you tonight by Nautica Clothing. Nautica Clothing, preparing you for that cold, cold time of year. Shop now at nautica.com. I'm done being a whore.
Tim, what is the green slice that's on the bottom? I can't see what it says.
I will go over the categories here. In round 2 for the different categories we have Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Player's Choice, DCEU, Scores and Soundtracks, which Chance loves, Marvel, MCU, DC, Opponent's Choice, Star Wars, and Star Trek, and of course, who can forget the lovely category of video games. Now, how round 2 works, gentlemen, is whoever is in the lead has the option to either go first or second. And whoever spins first has the option, if they do not like their first spin, unless they land on opponent's choice, can spin again. But whatever category you get stuck with in your second spin, you have to take. Each category has 4 questions worth 2 points apiece, though you can opt for multiple choice to make it 1 point. And in this round, your opponent can steal. So if you fuck up, your opponent can pounce and make you pay. Now, Jim, you are in the lead, so you can decide first. Would you like to spin first or defer to your opponent?
I'll defer the decision to the second half.
Okay. Grant, you are up for your first spin. So your first spin will be Marvel. Would you like to take it or throw it back?
Yeah, we'll go with Marvel.
All right.
And I believe I'm asking these questions, right?
Yep. Kane will be answering the question or proctoring the questions for Grant in round 2. And
I don't
remember,
need Whiteboard, do I?
No, you don't need one.
Yeah. And remember, you have 4 repeats left, I do believe.
Mhm.
So just remember you have your repeats, and remember there is stealing. But Kane, go ahead and shoot those questions.
All right. Your first question in the category of Marvel. In The Amazing Spider-Man, what is the full name of the doctor who becomes the Lizard?
Um,
Five.
Dr. Kurt Connors.
That would be correct for 2 points.
Nice.
That is correct. 2 points.
All right. Your next question. What was the name of the boat Logan wanted to buy for him and Charles to live on in Logan? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat.
All right. First repeat. What was the name of the boat Logan wanted to buy for him and Charles to live on in Logan? Five, 4, 3. You do have multiple choice, too.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it the Moonrider, the Moonwalker, the Suncatcher, or the Sunseeker?
I'm an idiot. It's a Sunseeker.
That is correct for 1 point. Not the idiot part.
Correct for 1 point.
All right. In the 1998 film Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., who plays Nick Fury?
Oh, I love this crap.
David Hasselhoff.
That is correct for 2 points as well. All right, your last question in Marvel. What year saw the release of Man-Thing?
Man-Thing came out in, was it film school? 2005.
That is correct for
Ooh,
as well.
Holy
another big
God.
2 points.
Big
Holy
round
cow.
by Grant there. Big round. All
That's
right.
for sure. The man knows his Marvel.
It's almost like I think this guy should run a comic book league. I think he'll be great at it.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah, I
heard
think
of
he
it.
has a. I think he has a decent shot there, Kane. I mean, stock footage. Caleb, before we go into Jim's round, would you like to give us a quick score update after Grant's humongous round there?
Absolutely. In that round, Grant managed to rack up 7 points out of 8, taking his grand total to 12. 12, and Jim, who still has not gone yet, is behind with 7.
All right. And
So
speaking
not
of
an
that
insurmountable
gang sign
lead
thrower,
going into Kane's spin.
oh yeah. And speaking of that gang sign thrower, Jim the Wolf Green, you are up, my friend. So your first spin, and Marvel is now off the table. Scores and soundtracks. Would you like to keep it or throw it
I'll
back?
throw that back.
Oh,
Are you
man.
sure you don't want to keep it?
You sure?
Before I hit spin again, are you sure?
Can he
think I'm
phone a
sure.
friend to a chance?
All
Or you and Robert?
right, your second spin. Video game movies. Oh. All right, Caleb, you are proctoring the questions for Jim.
Video games. All right. Let me get down to those. All right, Jim. You got 4 questions in video game movies. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. What actor played General Bison in Street Fighter?
Oh, fucking God. I know his name. I can't say it off the top of my fucking head. Oh, fuck. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. All right. Is it A, Raul Julia? Is it B, Jean-Claude Van Damme? Is it C, Damien Chapa? Or D, Byron Mann?
Raul Julia.
Correct.
I knew his last name was Julia. I couldn't remember his fucking first name.
You there, Caleb?
Yep. Did
Okay.
you get it? I'm sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
hear him.
Yeah, he got it. He got it for 1 point.
Okay. Sweet. Oh, this is a mean one. All right, your next question. In video game movies, who directed 1995's Mortal Kombat?
Paul W. S.
Haha, there is a Mortal Kombat. Wow, he pulled it. 2 points.
Thanks, Chance.
Big 2 points there.
Is Chance calling you? Is this a cheating with the Alpha Alliance bullcrap?
Spoilers. I may have had a question on who directed Mortal Kombat in a different league in a different time.
God damn you,
nice.
Woodburn.
All right, question number 3 in video game movies. MI6 approaches Lara Croft about what object in Tomb Raider, The Cradle of Life?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it Alexander's Greatsword, Pandora's Box, the Spear of Destiny, or the Fountain of Youth?
Pandora's Box.
Caleb.
He said Pandora's Box, Caleb.
That's correct. All right, and your final question. All right, straightforward one. Super Mario Brothers came out in which year?
Fucking Grant's gonna know this. I think I know it. Oh shit.
Just take a guess.
No, I'm rather multiple choice.
You said multiple choice?
Yeah.
Yep, multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, 1990, B, 1991, C, 1992, or D, 1993?
Damn it. My original guess was gonna be 92, so I'll say 92.
I'm sorry, what year?
92. C.
92 is incorrect.
1993.
Chance to steal here for... He
93.
did not wait for that. Yes, indeed. You got it.
Nice.
Got the steal. Oh, boy. Yep. All right. Well, that was interesting. An interesting round 2. After round 2 now, Grant has a 2-point lead, but Jim's just behind. Grant now scoring 13 points with that 1-point steal. Jim is just behind with 11.
Nice. Still a close game coming out of round 2. And going into round 3, gentlemen, this is a newer baby that both Caleb and Kane have worked out the hashtags for, have worked on this to really make it great for you guys. It is our quote round. Now, how this works, each player will have 2 different quotes. Each quote will consist of a quote, and you have to say the actor or actress, we do not discriminate, the character name, and the movie. The movie is worth 3 points. The actor and the character are worth 1 point apiece. So you have a total. You can score up to 5 points off your first quote. Now, how your second quote will work is also in the first quote, you can ask for a hint. Like, let's say you're confident on the character in the movie, but you want the actor. You can ask for that hint. You just will not get that point. You will get the point for the character in the movie, so you could get 4 points. But how quote 2 works is you have the option to go to double your points from your first quote, but you have to hit all 3 choices, and you cannot ask for an option. You have to hit actor, character, and the movie. So since we have 2 of you, Grant, you are in the lead, I do believe you said, Caleb?
Yep, he is in the lead.
Okay, Grant, will you choose between 1 or 2?
2.
All right.
He wants 2. Okay.
Yep. Caleb, will you ask Jim his quotes for option 1?
From line 1, yep. All right. So, Jim, your first quote here. It is a strange fate that we should suffer so much fear and doubt over so small a thing. Such a little thing. The actor, the character, and the movie.
And you
still
can
have 3
you
repeats.
can ask for an option for help.
There's no stealing.
Did you ask
Is
for?
that correct?
No, there's not.
No
Damn.
stealing.
4.
This is
3.
repeat.
All right. That'll be your first repeat.
Okay, the repeat
Second repeat.
first.
No, he asked.
All
I had a
right.
repeat in the first round. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mark it. So the quote is, "It is a strange fate that we should suffer so much fear and doubt over so small a thing, such a little thing."
You know, I've been told before, risk it for the biscuit, and if I miss this, then I lose. But
Yep.
5, 4. You can't ask for one of those hints. 3.
okay,
2.
I'm gonna answer Sean Bean, Boromir, Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
Nice.
That is correct for
That is
5
correct.
points. Nice.
Wow.
And with that, I do believe he takes the lead, doesn't he, Caleb?
That does put him in the lead with 16 points to Grant's 13.
All right, I believe we move on to Grant for his, which our brother here, Caleb, or stock footage Kane, will read.
All right. Grant, your line is, "I can save today, you can save the world."
Please let this not be a comic book movie.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right. Your repeat would be, "I can save today, you can save the world."
And remember, you can ask for one of the clues.
5, 4.
All right, I will ask for a clue for actor.
The actor is
All right.
Chris Pine.
Okay. So it's Chris Pine, Steve Trevor, Wonder Woman.
That is correct for 4 points.
That's exactly what I thought it was.
Yeah. I just couldn't remember if it was him that said it or if it was someone else.
Yep.
All right. To my knowledge,
That puts Grant at 17 and Jim at 16. So down by 1 point.
and that means
Going
Jim
into
would
your
have to
next
hit
quote,
all
Jim.
of them, right?
Yep.
Yep. All right. This is a long line, so bear with
clarification
me
going
here.
into this. Clarification going into this. Is it all or nothing in round 2, or if you still get different ones right, then you still get the points for it? So, like, if you get the actor and the character, then you get 2 points, or is it you get
have
5
to hit all 3. You have to hit all 3.
Great.
Yep. But if
All
you
right,
hit all
so your
3,
quote
you
is-
get 5 more points.
Yep. All right, I have a question for you, which you don't have to answer. I feel like if you don't answer it, though, you're kind of answering it, you know?
Five, 4, 3,
Got 2 more repeats here.
2.
Repeat.
All right. Your quote is, "All right, I have a question for you, which you do not have to answer. I feel like if you don't answer it, though, you're kind of answering it, you know?"
Oh, repeat's not going to help. I'm going to say the Avengers, Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr.
Ooh, that is
And your
incorrect.
winner! The correct answer was Scarlett Johansson, Natasha Romanoff, and the Winter Soldier. Your winner
That's correct.
out of that match He is the comic book lad, Grant Gregory. No applause whatsoever. Okay.
Wow. I'll clap for myself.
Yes. All right. After that, let's go to our post-match interviews. After a final score count from Caleb.
The final score is Grant was in the lead with 17, and he was able to just pull it out past Jim, who had 16 points. He could have pulled. Oh man, it was so close.
I think it would have
very
been
very good game.
Yeah, I didn't even know that quote.
But going into our post-match interviews, let's go with our winner tonight, making his first victory here in IG with Grant. Grant, how do you feel after this win? Scoring 17 points, that's nothing to sneeze about. You know, you had a good showing. How you feeling after your first match? You got the butterflies shaking off a bit, you think?
Yeah, most definitely. It was definitely a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. But I enjoyed it, and Jim's a great competitor. I got nothing but respect for the guy. But once again, round 2 was my lucky round.
Yeah, it was, and a lot of it can go with round 2 depending on what you get. And going into our second opponent here, the unfortunate loser tonight, Jim the Wolf Green. Jim, even though you spun video game movies, and that's apparently our new Star Trek for how people hate it, you got 4 solid points out of it. You did well, but how you feeling after this match with everything? How do you think it played in with your performance?
I hit one of the landmines for Grant. Obviously, any comic book movie any comic book category he would destroy on the wheel, and he got one. So it's just a tough luck in round 2. So but Grant's awesome. As soon as he got that Marvel, I was like, man, I feel like he's gonna get 8. But so I got a little lucky that he only got 7 out of it though.
Yeah. I mean, he did very, very well in that. But Jim, like I said, you did very, very well in comic book movies. I mean, in the video game movies, which a lot of people hate that category. I mean, you only gave up that one steal with Super Mario Brothers, but you still got points from all the other ones. And I know we're going to see both of you guys back here in the future for Inner Geekdom. You know, there's opportunities to move back up that ladder, Jim, and I know you'll move back up that ladder even though you lost here. I know you'll eventually come away with a win. And Grant has that chip with that one win already, so we'll see how he does in the future. But I want to get the thoughts real quick with Caleb and Kane. How do you guys think the match went overall tonight with these 2 new competitors in Inner Geekdom?
Well, I'll start.
I thought it was pretty good. Oh, go ahead, Kane. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was pretty good. It's very interesting because that steal, if Grant wouldn't have got it, we could be looking at a tie game right now. Because it'd be 16-16 apiece. With that also said, I want to ask Grant a question. This is the first time we've heard of Apocalypse as a faction. Can you give us like any hints on what else is there?
Well, we're a small faction. There's only 3 of us at the moment. We'll be doing a bit of announcement sometime soon. But yeah, we're pretty happy with what we got, and we're going to start up small and see where we go from there.
All right. And also, I gotta admit, like Jim losing with the score of 16, that's pretty still impressive. I mean, that can win in a lot of other matches.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a hard fought match. Like, man, like Kane said, if it hadn't been for that 1 point steal, we'd be tied right now. And I mean, Jim afforded himself very well in round 3. Got 5 points for his first question, which, if he had gotten the second one, would have doubled it. Just couldn't pull it out. And Grant, we expected to be great. I didn't know what to expect from Jim, and he played it really smart and managed to he was this close. It was great.
Mhm.
Great match.
Oh, yeah. And before we sign off tonight, I do want to say to all you guys in the live chat, I have been paying attention on that with YouTube, to Sean Sandberg, Mark Borick, Jessica Morgan, the villain Haven Pendergast, who has nothing but contempt and hatred for Jim, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes. Dirty traitor, you suck. I mean, oh my God. Like, wow, dude. It's Jim.
So what
Quick thoughts
happens
about
when you
Haven.
abandon the NWO, I guess?
Oh, I can throw a quote out from
Even Mark Borick saying you suck, Jim.
one of my favorite shows that will cause a bit of controversy. The lion does not concern himself with the doings of sheep.
Yeah. Mark also saying too many goody goods on screen. Well, deal with it, Borick. But I think with all that out of the way, and I think a match, Caleb, and
That's what I have to
stock
say to
footage
Mark.
came. Yeah, I got that up there just in time. But I think a match I'd like to see is Haven versus Jim. You know, with Haven being angry with Jim over the NWO split, which I can't really blame Jim for leaving for greener pastures. But I mean, it'd be an interesting rivalry there, guys.
I think that would be a really interesting rivalry, especially if we throw
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Sandy and Malcolm in the mix and make it like a fatal four-way. I mean,
Yeah, there'd be a lot of work for the records wise, but yeah, it could be interesting in the future, but we'll have to see how that goes. But you know, the future is the limit here with Intergeekdom, and with this match, we are leading into Newbie February, I like to call it, where we're going to see a lot of new competitors and some old returning faces to move up those rankings. But for tonight, I think that's all for us. So we're going to sign off down the line. First with our unfortunate loser, Jim the Wolf Green. Jim, where can the good kids find you online?
I've said this many a times, and I will say it again. On Facebook and at the Foo Fighters concert, April 21st, 2018.
Until the Foo Fighters concert is done, then we'll find out what's next. All right, our winner tonight, Great Gregory. Where can the good kids find you online?
Anywhere where there's good trivia being played online. So Jack of all trivia and Comic Book League.
All right. And our creator, our father and mother, I guess you could say, Caleb Mashed Potatoes. Where can the good kids find you online?
You can find me at on Facebook at Caleb Hansen, or no, Caleb H. Sorry, or Twitter, the Caleb Hansen. But I never tweet, so you're gonna be bored. And right here on Jack of All Trivia, I do all kinds of stuff. Yeah, doing some technical stuff, and I'll be back in the commissioner's chair soon. So look out.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, I still have a job, folks. All right. And one guy who behind the scenes does many, many jobs for us for a cheap price. He is Stock Footage Kane. Stock Footage Kane, where can the good kids find you?
oh man, you can find me at stockfootage.com. I'm going to be in the chat rooting on Kane when he plays Haven in the comic book match. I hope he can shut that one guy up. And on top of it, I mean, I think I agree with Haven that, you know, now is the greatest. It's not the NWO, it's now. I mean, when you can't spell your own faction, I mean, wow.
I'd like to quote Owen Wilson on this one. Wow.
Just throwing wounds on the villain there with the jackass of all groups there with the two stooges with him. But I am, as always, I am TM Smith, still your interim commissioner until the commissioner chair returns. But you can find me here on Jack of All Trivia on Facebook and YouTube. Drop a like, remember to comment, subscribe. Hopefully we can get you in some matches here. We always do them 5 to 6 days a week. So, we always try to get you guys in here, get you guys playing. We know how much you love it, and we love doing it for you. So with all of us, that is Jim, that is Grant, that is Caleb, that is Stock Footage Kane, and I am TM Smith, and we'll see you next time, but continue to stay sweaty.